Ian Brown, dolphins were monkeys.
Yep.
Before that, don't know what that was. I'm still pissed off that swans have got cocks.
Yeah.
It's a waste. It's a waste of a knob with a swan.
I know what you mean.
They don't know what they're doing with it half the time. Now we've got some great. Do you remember? We're stopped all the silly innuendos now. But do you remember?
I think it's because they've got a long neck, and to balance them properly in the water.
Counterbalance.
What are those things that boats have underneath?
A rudder.
No.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the keel
yachts?
thing. Yeah. The big.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It might be. He might be right. Yeah.
Balance.
What about? But ducks would need one as well, wouldn't they?
Ducks don't.
Because they've got short necks.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's the necks. Yeah.
So hold on. So do you think that's long necks, long knob?
Don't look at me, Gervais.
That's Steve.
I know. No. SANDI TOKSVIG's got a tiny cock, hasn't she?
But she has got one, which is interesting.
That's libelous. I'd just like to say now that SANDI TOKSVIG has never had a knob.
No, she's not.
But you're not lying about the neck.
No, she's got a little
Yeah,
neck.
tiny
That's
little
fine.
neck,
That's clear for all to see. I just remember a bloke I saw on Opportunity Knocks once.
Opportunity knocks.
Yeah, it was a pianist who wrote. It's true, and his name was Wayne King. Do you like Wayne King?
Carl, what's your opinion on Wayne King?
I don't know his work.
You're not a fan of his work. Okay, no, that's fine. Carl, we asked your opinion, mate, and you've given it, and that's all we can ask for.
Oh, no opinion on Wayne King.
If you're a fan of Wayne King at home, please get in touch. The email address I had ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. What was the number again? 08700 800 1234. You know, if you like Wayne King, or if you know.
No.
Oh, what are you talking about? We're asking someone's music opinion. It's a music station. What? Oh, you're
It's going to be like this all day. Let's talk about you and your girlfriends again. I think people enjoy that more.
Wow,
you are grumpy. Why are you grumpy? You're all grumpy because you've been loaded. Come on, tell us. Come on.
I think I've got SAD.
What's that mean?
That thing when it's
Sade.
when it's dark outside and you feel depressed.
Oh yeah.
I think I've got that.
But you're from Manchester, aren't you? Isn't it like pitch black there all the time? Isn't it like which country is it? Iceland, where it's like dark all year.
The land of the mole people.
No,
Yeah.
I was telling Steve before. In fact, I'm not going to bore you with it. Go on. What were you saying about Wayne?
Well, you bored me with it earlier. Can't you bore him with it?
Yeah, it's only fair. What were we saying about what?
Wayne King?
Did you
Oh,
say
Carl, play a record.
Oh, that's disgusting, Carl. You're a pervert.
Right, that's what we're doing, Steve.
We are indeed.
Before that, Weezer, Island in the Sun.
Can I just ask Carl a quick question?
Yeah, why does he swear so much on radio?
No. Carl, did you see that film last night? Gaylord Say No.
Yes.
Oh,
What were you watching that for?
yeah, weirdo. Oh, you're always going to lose with that one. Rick, did you see that film last night? Gaylord Say No.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you're a Gaylord.
Oh.
That is actually the official way of finding out if someone's gay.
That's how Oscar Wilde got caught.
That's exactly how he got caught.
Yeah, they went, well, we got no evidence that your arm was okay. Anyway, cheers, my lad. Oh, before you go, Oscar, see that film last night? Gaylord Say No.
No.
No, take him away.
Yeah.
Take him,
to that bender downstairs.
take him out of my sight.
That is how they got him.
Yeah.
That's the official way.
Yeah.
Children in Need last night, Rick.
Oh, I watched a bit of it.
Did you watch any of it, Carl?
I was.
It's awful.
It is
isn't
pretty bad.
It's the worst thing ever. I mean, I've said this before. The thing about Children in Need, it makes the whole country and BBC One for one day into just one big school fete.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? It's so pathetic. The entertainment is ill thought out. It's just boring.
I'd prefer it if they just made everyone pay £1.
That'd be fine. Yeah.
And they make more money and we wouldn't have to sit through it.
Just add it to the license
But
fee.
surely that's exactly. Surely that's just a taxation that we should,
But that's
as
fine.
opposed to going through this nonsense of seeing people from West End musicals who aren't selling come out and do
Yeah.
a song.
Yeah, of course.
God.
But it's just that they may as well, because I know there was Terry Wogan at one point going around the audience with a bucket, just rallying it, getting up him members of the audience to put loose change in a bucket. This is national television.
Yeah.
And I'm watching, they've already had to sit through 3 hours of rubbish, now you're making them pay for it.
Does he get paid?
I don't know if he's done it for I know, there's a lot of people who go on there, though. All the pop acts that go on there, they're all plugging a new single.
Of course, but that's
It's like, it's this mask of this charade of charity, but they're all plugging a single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just pathetic. It's utterly pathetic. They may as well bring on a big tombola, and guess how many kind of pennies are in the jar.
How did
And-
Pudsey lose his eye as well?
Well, you get another one out if you're not careful. And I watched it quite late because we just had it on in the corner. We were chatting and stuff, and About 1 o'clock in the morning, okay, they'd been promising this for ages. It was a couple of sort of Hollyoaks stars or something,
Yeah.
or male stars. We're going to be part of a male striptease.
Yeah,
a full Monty type thing.
I turned that off.
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch that, Steve.
Do you notice the way he said it'd been promised it for ages? It was
Yeah.
like 1 in the morning, almost
Carl's
like he'd been staying up.
Yes,
What,
Carl's
you've got to measure me, Carl.
That's a bit weird, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that film last night, Gaylord Say No? No, but the point was, right, the thing about the, are you a Gaylord tied to a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are then.
There you are.
That's
Done
another
ya.
piece of evidence.
Really done me.
But no, seriously, so they bring on these, this male stripper kind of gang come on, like, you know, firemen or whatever. And they come on and they like, cut to the audience and there was one woman just putting her glasses on. Like about a 40-year-old woman. It was like it was 1 in the morning. She'd fallen asleep and her friend must have gone, Agnes, quick,
Here
put
it
your
is.
glasses on, wake up. They're getting their cocks out.
You're
And I
gonna-
mean cocks.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they did this striptease, right? They did this striptease, and I have to swear, right? They went right down to their underwear. They had these kind of, and they were just flashing their arses. It was, and I was thinking, this is for kiddies, and it was obscene. It was utterly obscene. I was
Not 1 in
actually
the
appalled.
morning, it's not.
What are you talking about? It was appalling. It's
But the
children's
charity
night.
is.
No, but it was just, it was offensive. I was offended by it. It was the BBC. It was charity, and there were blokes with their todgers almost out.
Yeah, but the fact is, but it's post Watershed. You can have any event and give it to anything, can't
No,
you?
that's not right. It's for children. Because a lot of children will stay up and watch that. Their parents will go, yeah, it's fine, you know, you can stay up and watch Children in Need. That's for kids.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
asses aren't, you know.
It was, but it wasn't just arses. They gave the impression they were fully nude. I mean, thankfully they weren't. I made a close inspection, but it was obscene.
Hey, yeah, me and Carl
You got
are
the measurement.
looking at each other.
Yeah, you're looking at each other, gazing into each other's eyes.
Yeah, just for 1 week only, we're back at score, okay? There's innuendos. We laugh when we say the word bender, cock, tits meaning birds.
Carl and Ricky sitting in a tree, Kissing. Rick, have you been enjoying Bubba Sparks' current hit, Ugly? You're ugly, oh I'm ugly, ugly. A song which means nothing to me, actually. I can't relate to it at all. You've
I
heard
have,
of it?
yeah. I have,
What do you make of Bubba?
I like Bubba.
He's a sort of down south kind of rapper.
I know where this is going. I bet you've got a little bit of Bubba in your hip hop challenge.
Well, we did have the hip hop challenge a couple of weeks ago, but I lost. So basically, we're just playing a favourite hip hop track of
Yeah,
ours, aren't we, each
yeah.
week? And this is my selection. It's from Bubba's current album. It's not the hit, Ugly. It's the album's actually called Dark Days, Bright Nights, and I believe this song presumably comes from that title because it's called Dark Days, Bright Nights. Enjoy it, Rick.
I will.
Bubba Sparks, Dark Days, Bright Nights, title track of his current album. Rick, what do you make of
I
it?
love it.
Do you enjoy
It's
it?
great. It's hypnotic. It's the chorus. Is that a song? Is that sounds like Stevie Wonder?
It does
or-
sound like Steve. I don't know. I haven't got the inlay sleeve to hand. I can't tell you.
Does anyone know? Maybe they could call in.
Rick, I'd love to give out the number. In fact, I will. 08700 800 1234. Ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk, who is providing the chorus for Bubba Sparks' Dark Days, Bright Nights, 104.9 XFM.
Wow, from Rubber Sparks to Sparky Bubs. Those Sparky Bub boys swayed.
Hey, slick.
Strokes, last night on XFM, 104.9 before that, Suede.
Absolutely.
Beautiful ones. Fella just phoned up and said you were talking about waterfowl before. The only bird with a penis is the swan. And he said that it was worried him about the ugly duckling. They'll go about, oh, he turned into a swan, but ducklings, they're not called ducklings, they're called cygnets. I pointed out that the swan in question didn't understand because
Right.
he thought he was a
An ugly
duckling.
Yeah.
And that all the other ducks sort of laughed at him because he was all gangly and everything. But he turned into a swan. Then he realised, oh, I was a swan all along.
Yeah,
See?
the ugly duckling story got me through so many bleak nights as a child.
You couldn't wait to one day turn into a swan.
Still waiting for it.
So you could have a knob,
So I
presumably.
can have it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because look, Carl, look, don't worry. 'Cause it's a nice little. No one's going to complain about this. This is lovely,
It's kids' stuff.
childish, lovely little innuendo. There's nothing nasty or vicious. There's no.
And anyway,
hate.
off air, you're a different kettle of fish. You were
Yeah.
trying to get us with the Gaylord's joke.
Yes,
just
he
now.
was, and he tried to do this. This is we done the Gaylord. Did you see that film last night, Gaylord Say No? Carl trying to get his own back. Did you watch Gaylords last night? Brilliant.
It's got to be. Did you see that film last night? Gaylord Say No, and then you say no, and we all point and laugh.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Is it true he's leaving Friday? Robinson Crusoe.
Nice one. High five, Rick. Oh, he got you right. He got you the right one there. I don't know what that means, but he did.
Anyway, yeah.
we're talking about children in need, Rick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Carl, what's wrong
He's
with you?
just got it. He's just got it.
He's just
Go on.
got
Yeah.
We're talking about children in need earlier, and as I say, I'm not a fan of it. And this is a couple of years ago. I was working, and I had to drive up to Blackpool
Oh, yeah.
And so it was Comic Relief night. It was a Friday night. And we were listening to all the different kind of BBC radio stations. So they all cover Comic Relief. They all sort of link up as one big thing. And I think this was maybe like sort of, I don't know, BBC Solihull or something. And they've always got they've got this one guy in the studio doing all the DJing. And there's some bloke who's sort of outside the BBC with some kids and whatever else, kind of doing a live link up. And the guy outside was Steve Baxter. I forget the name of the DJ inside.
I love the fact you remember this man's name.
Well, it's important because we're listening, and the guy in the studio, he's there and he's chatting away, and he's going, got a signed picture here of the Spice Girls. All the girls have signed that, so the highest bidder gets to win that, and you have that. And I seem to have run out of words. He just said, I seem to have run out of words, and we were like listening, like, okay, and he just went, I seem to have run out of words. I wonder if Steve Baxter's got any for me. And Steve Baxter's just outside, like, obviously not ready, just going...
Didn't have any words either?
Yeah, no words.
Well, who's got all the words then?
It was wordless.
I don't believe it. He's probably used up too many words in the first hour.
Exactly. He just used all the words up.
And he didn't want to repeat himself.
Exactly.
So he just thought, that's it.
It was a hideous blunder. So we were enjoying that and the work of Steve Baxter. And we were driving along, and then we were driving, and we got stuck in this jam on the way up to Blackpool. And I saw this kind of white Mercedes, like a couple of them. I thought, it looks quite swank, you know, and I'm swank. And I drove up, we were driving up behind it. And the number plate was something like, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was something like Orv 1. I'm thinking, interesting, Orv 1, you know. So we're driving alongside. Who is driving? No, actually, it wasn't a driver. There was a guy driving it in the front seat, asleep.
Green Duck.
Keith Harris.
Really?
Keith Harris was there. Orville, as I recall, on the back seat.
Oh, no.
I couldn't believe it, yeah.
Was asleep or?
I think he was asleep.
Just knackered.
I didn't see Cuddles, the crazy monkey. I imagine he would have popped up at some point, just kind of annoying the driver's hair, just going a bit crazy.
Yeah, you've got. I think Cuddles has to go in the boot.
He's got to go in the boot because he caused havoc.
Yeah, and knowing Cuddles, he'd put his hands over the driver's eyes,
exactly,
knocking around,
causing all kinds of trouble.
But the thing is, he doesn't understand road safety. To be fair,
well, he's a monkey.
Yeah,
he's a monkey, and he's got a lisp,
and not even a real one at that.
No.
You see, the thing what was about Orville is that argument raged for years between him and Harris, and Orville's right. He can't fly.
He can't fly. Yeah.
So I'm worried that Harris will lull him to full sense of security.
But you can fly.
Yeah, and then when Harris is out, Orville will climb onto a chair, onto a windowsill, basically think he can fly, and just plummet.
Yeah.
To his death.
Just a quick point about Orville. I'm surprised he's still not potty trained. Because he's been wearing that nappy of his for years.
I know.
He can talk. He's mastered the power of speech.
Yeah.
Still crapping everywhere, I assume.
I assume so.
Flying around.
Yeah.
Mess.
And as we definitely know, he's a duck, so he hasn't got a cock.
He has not got a penis.
Penis, sorry. That was a mistake. There, I did say cock.
Did you mean penis, though?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have said that, Rick.
I'm really sorry.
You should have pretended you meant bird.
Oh, I'm really sorry.